Did you hit that urge to eat a warm soup? But are you tired of making the same recipe? And do you want a different recipe, but very tasty? Then you will love the recipe for this Thai chicken soup, which is an explosion of flavors and aromas. Watch the video until the end, and discover the secrets of this soup that is a success. The first ingredient here is tamarind. If you have tamarind paste, you don't need to do this step. If not, soak 20 grams of tamarind in hot water, and proceed to the next step. For this recipe, you can use drumstick or chicken breast. Here I'm going to use chicken breast, and I need it thinly sliced, as this will help the cooking method I'm going to use. For that I cut it, still half frozen, so I can cut it into thin slices with greater precision, this way. This soup is called Tom Kha Gai, and it is a famous Thai soup, very appreciated worldwide. Its translated name means, galangal and chicken soup, and it is a hot soup with a striking and refreshing flavor, and presents the perfect balance between flavors, salty, sweet, sour, and spicy, which are important characteristics of Thai cuisine, where these four flavors are present, but always in harmony, none of them strongly predominates. Now I slice galangal, which is one of the star ingredients in this recipe, and belongs to the same family as ginger. Of Asian origin, it is well known among the Chinese and Thai as Thai ginger or Lao ginger. Used in various culinary recipes as a spice, its flavor is mildly spicy and its aroma is pleasant, and it is easily found in Asian products market. Now I chop the onion. In this recipe I used a shallot onion, which has a milder flavor, and will harmonize better with all other flavors, but you can use the onion of your choice. Next, I will use 4 kaffir lime leaves. Kaffir lime is native to Thailand, Laos, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Its leaves are very aromatic and are widely used in Asian cuisine, as they are rich in volatile oils, which give a distinct and unique flavor to different dishes, can be used fresh, dried and kept frozen for later use. I remove this middle part of the leaf with scissors. Kaffir lime leaves are easily found in Asian grocery stores, and they usually come frozen. The next ingredient is the tomato. I cut it like this, in 8 slices. I also use these 2 chili peppers. If you want less spicy, remove the seeds this way. Another ingredient widely used in Thai cuisine is lemongrass, which gives dishes an unmistakable flavor and cannot be missed in this recipe. Place the lemongrass stalks on the cutting board and crush them by hitting them vigorously with the blunt side of the knife. This will help to release more flavor and aroma. Now cut the mushrooms into slices. Here I use 300 grams of fresh mushrooms. Finally, chop the cilantro. Here I used parsley, but traditionally cilantro is used. Now I'm going to make an infusion, to release the flavors and aromas of these ingredients. For that I put approximately 1 liter of water in a pan and then I add the ingredients. Now I add 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Fish sauce is one of the most important ingredients in Thai cuisine. It is a seasoning made from fish fermented in salt for about 24 months, and it has a strong and sharp aroma. It is used in Thai cuisine as a substitute for salt, and to add umami flavor to the most diverse dishes. Soon after I add the tamarind juice, which I soaked at the beginning of the preparation. Before putting it in the pan, I filter it through a sieve. Then I add 400 milliliters of coconut milk. A tip is to choose a coconut milk that is creamier. I also use these Chinese chives, but I usually don't use them in this recipe. I add a teaspoon of red curry. Then add the parsley, or cilantro, and finally the mushrooms. I leave this pan on low heat and go to the next step, which is to prepare the chicken. Once the chicken is defrosted, after a few minutes at room temperature, I season it with salt and pepper. Then I add a part of corn starch, and another part of wheat flour. This technique is widely used in Oriental cuisine to seal the meats and preserve their tenderness and juiciness. And now I cook the chicken using this method, as if it were fried in water. This technique is also widely used in Oriental cuisine, especially Chinese. If you prefer, you can put the chicken to cook directly in the pan with the infusion of the spices, but I prefer to do this method beforehand, because the smell of the chicken does not interfere much with the aroma and flavor of the infusion. This cooking process is very fast, as I cut the chicken breast into very thin slices. It cooks very quickly, 5 minutes in boiling water is enough. Then just transfer to the pot with the infusion. Now, to balance the flavors, I add a spoonful of palm sugar. In Thailand, palm sugar is a very important ingredient, used daily in many dishes. It is a delicious sweetener made from the nectar of coconut flower buds, or coconut flowers. And finally I add the juice of half a squeezed lemon. Here I use lemon, but the most used is lime. And the soup is ready. I hope you like this recipe. To see more recipes like this, subscribe to the channel, so you will be notified every time I post new videos. And don't forget to check out the soups and broths playlist here on the channel, which has more wonderful soup recipes. Thanks for watching this video.